Here's a cracking little exercise for you if you're still struggling with the slice. You might have understood the reasons why you're slicing it, but you're looking for a drill and exercise to really encourage you to get away from that slicing drill, that slicing problem. We're going to work on two main things here. We're going to work on bringing the club down behind us more and then releasing the club head a little bit more, which are the two key factors that you won't be doing well if you are still slicing the ball. Drill here focuses on splitting the hands up, so top hand at the top, bottom hand down but lower. Push it down below the grip. From this position, take the club up to the top. Once the club sits at the top in a good position here, focus on how deep the club is, how the club is pointing out behind you and how it's not here and steep over the top, but it's gone back behind you. From there, take the rear elbow and drive it downwards to your rear hip pocket. Pull it into the back of your pocket. So we're not interested about pulling it forwards. That's too steep and over the top again. Pull it down here, back behind you. So up to the top, drop it in. Once it's in this position, we should have stopped the club from going outside the line and over the top. We should be attacking the ball from the inside. The next part of this is release. Now, because the bottom hand has got to travel further than the top hand, it's got to travel faster, so it really whips the club over, so it travels in a circular motion, whipping over the top. So from here, drop in behind and whip over the top. And as I whip over the top that way, there should be plenty of club head speed in that action to really get the feeling like I'm releasing the club and feeling like the club head is aiming more left as a right-handed golfer and closing that face over an awful lot more. So, good setup, split the hands, swing to the top, drive it in behind me, whip the club face over. Difficult to hit shots with this exercise because the right hand's just not going to reach the golf ball. I'm going to end up hitting a lot of top shots. But I would practice that enough times so it feels good. Then I can let my hands slide closer, closer, closer. Then I can actually make some proper swings, feeling like it's behind me and my hands are rotating over. And if I get that exercise done correctly, I should feel like it's a very shallow downswing with lots of rotation. Now, if you've sliced the golf ball, this will feel a million miles away from what it has done in the past. And hopefully the ball flight will be a million miles away from what it's looked like in the past. We're going to try and hit some fairly big draws with this exercise. So it's up, shallow, and turn the hands over. And if we do that correctly, the ball will really move from right to left in the air, which will be very different from yourself. What you've seen in the past as a left to right slicer of the golf ball if you're right-handed. So this is going to be a massive change. Once you've seen a big change, you can then lessen that off and calm that down and then produce ultimately straight or small drawing shots, but definitely get away from the big slices you might have seen in the past.